78% of leads go cold in businesses simply because no one follows up fast enough. So businesses tend to spend thousands of dollars on ads like this one, and then when someone finally clicks on the ad and they fill up a form, the team is basically sleeping or they're just caught up with other important work. And then by the moment they actually reach out to the lead, let's say after 15 minutes or 30 minutes, the lead tends to walk away because they have gone cold. And the game here is that you have to reach out to your leads as fast as you can, right? So in that case, I built out an AI that actually solves this problem forever. Meet the moneymaker AI. I just gave it a fancy name, but anyways, what this AI basically does is the next time someone clicks on your ad and they submit a form, the AI will basically call the lead within 60 seconds, guaranteed, and then the AI will basically speak with the lead like a real human. It will qualify the lead, and then if the lead is qualified, then the AI will also send an email such as a booking link or a confirmation email to the lead as well. And this will basically ensure that your team can actually focus on the tasks which are more important, such as closing the actual lead itself, right? So let me actually show you guys a very quick demo as to how this works. So I built out a form over here, as you guys can see. So let me just fill up the form real quick. So this is my name, this is my number, not my actual number of course, but this is my email, and this is my actual email, by the way. So if you have any inquiries regarding AI or implementing AI into your business, then you can just hit me up on this email. But anyways, let's say my budget is around from 100k to 300k, and this is a real estate lead generation form. This form is just for collecting details on the lead, whether they're interested in buying or selling a property or not. So let's say I'm planning to make a move within the next 3 to 6 months. So let me just click on the submit button. Alright, thanks. Your form has been successfully submitted. You may receive a call from an AI soon. Alright, so let's see what happens. This is the automation that I've set up, by the way, and if as you can see, I'm receiving a call over here.
Hi, an automated assistant from Prime Properties. Thanks for submitting your details a moment ago. I'd just like to quickly confirm a few things so we can better understand your needs.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I see you're interested in buying a property and looking to move within the next 3 to 6 months. Is that correct?
Yes, I am.
Great. Are you focusing on a specific area or location for your property search, or are you open to exploring different options?
I mean, I'm basically looking to buy a house in Florida. That's my plan right now.
Got it. You're planning to buy a house in Florida. Have you already started viewing properties, or are you just at the beginning of your search?
Let's say I'm at the beginning of my search. So yeah.
Perfect. Thanks for sharing that. The next step is to schedule a quick call with one of our team members who can help you explore options further. We'll send a booking link to the email you provided, manjarulch14@gmail.com. Does that work for you?
Yeah, sure, that works fine.
Perfect, Oscar. I've just sent the booking link to your email. Please check your inbox and pick a time that works best for you. Thanks again, and we'll be in touch soon.
Yeah,
Have a wonderful day.
I got the link, thanks, bye bye. As you can see, the AI just called me based on the form that I submitted. It received the data from the form, and then it qualified me as a lead further on, and then it also sent me the booking link as well. So if I click on the link, then I can basically book a call with the team member as well, so this can be applied to any possible industry that you can think of. Basically, any niche, any industry that's been running Facebook ads, Instagram ads, the main reason that they're running ads is so that they can sell their service. And the second step is basically getting in touch with the team, right? So the traditional way was that humans tend to reach out to the lead within let's say 5 minutes. If this is the fastest response time, then it would be 2 minutes, I guess, but I don't know, maybe 1 minute as well, but it's not consistent. But if you have a system like this, such as an AI like this integrated on your business, then every lead, let's say you're getting 100 inbound leads every day, so each of the 100 inbound leads that will be submitting forms like this one, or from your Facebook ads or from your other contact forms, whether that be from your website as well, every time they fill up the form, they will be receiving a call from the AI, and this will basically ensure that your leads are being converted easily. So the main goal here is that we are just focusing on the speed over here. Now you might be wondering, why is speed actually important over here? Why is getting back to your lead actually important? Because there are multiple studies out there that actually show that if you can actually call a lead within the first minute, all right, if you can actually call the lead within the first minute, then you're 21 times more likely to actually convert them into a customer rather than calling them after 30 minutes. There are multiple studies out there. There's also a recent Harvard study I've seen out there that if you can get in touch with the lead within the first minute, then yeah, the chance of converting them is significantly higher. That's why this is the basically the new way that I think that every businesses will be operating nowadays, starting from 2025 and 2026, because AI is going to be implemented on every business, whether you like it or not. So now that I've explained you guys the entire system and why this is so important, I'm gonna be showing you guys how you can build something like this and set this up for your business today. Now, you do not need any coding experience or any technical knowledge to build this up. I'll even be sharing the templates that I'll be using in this video absolutely for free, so that you can just build this by yourself by just watching me step by step. Alright, so we'll be building this using Vappy and Make. By the way, if you're not familiar with my work, then my name is Manzarul. I build AI solutions for businesses, and I help businesses save thousands and thousands of dollars with simple AI solutions like this one. So if you have watched other of my videos, then you'll be seeing that I publish a lot of videos regarding Vappy and Make. So Vappy is the platform which we'll use to create the voice AI, and we'll be using Make to actually automate the entire thing, starting from the form submission to making the AI execute the call to the lead. Alright guys, so we have set up two automations over here. So this is the first automation, and this is the second one. So let me actually explain what's actually happened behind the scenes over here. So let's say whenever I click on the submit button over here, by the way, this is the form that I've set up as you guys saw previously. So whenever I click on the submit button, the information of all of this details, so let's say I put out an email such as xyz@gmail.com. When I click on the submit button, all of the information that I put out on the form gets sent over to this webhook module. Alright, I basically create a JSON structure using all the information that I received on the form. And why am I doing that? I want to make a Vappy API call so that I can actually pass the information that I received from the form to over here, and I will be using the JSON string module over here. This basically helps me to turn all the values such as the email, the timeline, the budget, all of the information that I received from this form. It basically helps me turn all the information into a proper JSON structure so that I can just put it out over here. And this basically helps the AI voice agent which I created over here. I'll just go through this in a minute, by the way, the entire system prompt, and how you can actually connect this automation together to help the AI voice agent process all the information, you know. But anyways, yeah, I just put out the JSON string over here, and of course this is the number and the name which I got from over here. As you can see, it's popping out. And this is the phone number ID, this is the assistant ID which you can find on Vappy. You just have to put out your API key over here. This is your Vappy API key, and by the way, this is not my original API key because I of course don't want you guys to copy it. But yeah, you can find your Vappy API key on Vappy as well. So all of this information can be found on Vappy, and by the way, you will be able to access this template absolutely for free. You can find it out in my resource hub down below. All right, you can just find it out in the description. On the description, you'll be able to see a resource hub option, and once you click on that, you'll be able to access it. So this is the whole automation. So whenever someone submits a form, I just take all the information, turn it into JSON, and then pass it into this module, and this module basically makes the API call, where the AI basically makes the call using this module, if I keep things simple. So this is the second automation, and this automation is simply responsible for sending an email. So let's say the lead has been qualified, the AI asked all the questions and the conversation went positively, and basically the lead has been qualified. Then in that case, the AI will basically send an email to the lead's email that was provided from the form over here. So if I put out the email over here, it's gonna use that email to actually send a booking link, or whatever you wanna say, like based on your niche, based on your industry. If you want to confirm the lead further on, you can just send a booking link, or maybe a discount offer, something else via email after the call, you know, just to further nurture the lead towards the closing sale. But anyways, I hope you get the idea over here. So this is the two automations that I've created, and like I said, you can access both of these two automations, both of these templates, and also the Vappy prompt over here. You can find all of this information in my resource hub down below. You can access all of this absolutely for free. So this is where I created the voice agent, and this is the assistant that's been connected with this module via the assistant ID over here. So this is the same assistant that's been connected. This is the You can find the assistant ID over here, and also you can find your phone number ID over here. I hope you guys know how to connect these things by now. If not, then you can just check out my other tutorials. I have tons of tutorials on my channel regarding VAPI and this. So this is the first message, and if you're wondering what these are, what these curly braces are, double curly braces, and basically I'm just extracting the information which I received from the form. If you recall the automation, then I passed it over to this module, right? So it's basically being passed on to this module, and I'm receiving this information as dynamic variables. Basically, I'm just connecting these two things together so that whenever it makes the API call using this module, I get all the information regarding the property type, the budget range. Let's say whatever the information was put out in the form, I can access all of this using this double curly braces. This is called dynamic variables, by the way, if you're not familiar with this. Using dynamic variables, you can actually make the conversations more personalized, because let's say the AI will be able to speak with the user based on the user's name and their email, their timeline. It will directly have access to the information that the lead has submitted on the form. Alright, so this is the full system prompt, and you can access the full system prompt in the resource hub as well, as simple as that. So you are an AI voice agent designed to instantly call new leads right after they submit a form online. Your role is to all of this and this. I'll just not go through this entirely, but I hope you guys get the idea. So here are the details that the lead has submitted. So I'm putting out all the lead information over here, such as the lead's name, the phone number, all of that. Not the phone number, because the phone number will be accessed automatically. This is a timeline with the budget, all of that. And then this is the rules of the call. Basically, I'm just giving it an instruction as to how the call should actually go. Just giving it a proper guideline using this. And then this is the conversation example, and this is be very important, because if you can give the AI an example as to how the conversations may look like, then this can actually increase the output of the AI significantly. This is called one-shot prompting, by the way. So this is the first message, and this is the customer name. This is called customer.name, and if you're wondering why it's customer.name, this is because if I head back to this module, then this lies inside this customer variable. So let's say this is the customer key over here, and inside this customer I have access to this name, right? So it's basically customer.name. So yeah, there's that. But I hope this information helps you guys out when you're building this out. If you want to set this something like this up for yourself, then yeah, you can basically just copy and paste this by yourself, and once you do this, your system will be up and running live. And I've also created a tool over here, which is the send email tool, and this tool basically responsible for sending the email, basically this scenario. So I just created a tool over here using VAPI, and then connected it with Make, and this is the tool. So the name is send email. This is a very, very simple tool description. This tool will be used to send an email to the user, nothing else. So this is the user email, and this is the description. This is the parameter where the AI will actually be passing the email value to. So this is called the user email, and this will only contain the email of the user or the lead. I've also provided an example as well for maximum accuracy. So this is the webhook URL, and this is the webhook URL, which is basically this one. I just copied it and pasted it over here so that the email gets sent over right in this webhook whenever the lead has been qualified during the call, right? So once the lead has been qualified, the email will be sent out to this webhook module, and then this email module will be triggered, and I'm just using the email module over here, the email that I got from this webhook from the tool called from VAPI, which is this one. So yeah, so basically the lead has been qualified, so the AI will be sending the email to this tool. So the tool will basically send the email to this webhook, and then from this webhook I'm just passing the email to over here to where I'll actually be sending the email. So this is where I've created a subject line. It's a very fixed subject line, so that every time the email subject line will be basically with this. But you can definitely customize this. If you can, let's say you want to make this more dynamic, like you don't want to have this very fixed message every time you want to send an email. And what you can do is maybe you can just add a ChatGPT module in the middle as well. So if you want to use the ChatGPT module, then you can actually bring a lot of flexibility to this, because using the ChatGPT module, you can just put out the response over here. So ChatGPT will basically create the email for you, and then based on the response from the user, you can just put out the result over here, which will basically mean that the email will not be a fixed email, but rather the email that this ChatGPT module has basically created for you. This is the one. So this ChatGPT module, this generated email will be sent out over here. Hope that makes sense. But anyways, so this is the email that I've created, and this is my booking link, and this is where you can just add your booking link as well. So if you want the lead to book an appointment with you, that is. So yeah, so once this is done, then basically this automation is good to go. So this is the two scenarios, and this is the whole VAPI setup. Nothing too complicated, I guess, but if you are someone who's been watching this for the first time, you're new to this AI and automation space, then this might get a bit technical for you. Also, if you're a business owner and you don't have the time to build something like this out by yourself and need someone's help, then you can actually work with me. You can actually book a free discovery call with me in the description down below. Once you click on the link, you'll be able to book a call with me. I'll ask you a few questions regarding what you do and how I can actually help you, get to know more about your problems. And yeah, if things align, then we can work together, and I'll build the system out for your business, and maybe even more if you can spot even bigger problems for your business, that is. Alright guys, so I hope you guys found this video valuable, and my main goal for this video was to actually educate you guys regarding this AI system that can actually help you increase your conversions for every ad spend that you're putting on for your business, whether that be running ads or maybe just having simple contact forms on your website. Every lead is important, and every lead is a potential client, right? So you don't want to miss out on the deals. So like I said, if you can just reach out to your leads fast enough with this stupid AI systems, then yeah, you can just generate extra revenue for your business pretty easily. I'm very confident on this because I've seen a lot of businesses get pretty good results with this system. They were able to convert a lot of leads with this simple speed to lead system, and this is the exact reason why I actually decided to create this video. Also, if this video was a bit too technical for you, and you would like to see a very simpler, a more non-technical version of this video, then you can actually click on the link over here. There will be a video popping up on your screen, and once you click on that video, you'll be able to see a much simpler version of this video. I will not be going through anything in technical over there, but yeah, explaining the entire process, the entire speed to lead system process, and how crucial this is for every business to implement in 2025 and further on. So yeah, just make sure you check that out. All right, and that's it for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.